Righty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with a bit of a delayed video. Yes, guys, it's been the New Year's, it's been the holidays, we've been through a couple of hurdles getting up to this point, but we are finally reacting to the first ever Gacha Game Awards 2025. Because I'm actually featured in this video. I actually helped out when it comes to the filming, and I'd love, finally, the opportunity to react to what I'm actually a part of, because if you look over here, Sticks and 4 more. Brother, oh brother. Who, that's actually... Editor, only put in that last part, okay? Editor, only put in put it posts. Let's get right on into it.
Gacha games have absolutely exploded in popularity ever since Genshin Impact took the genre mainstream. Gacha games have gone from being perceived as low-effort mobile games to AAA quality cross-platform titles launching onto PC and console as additions to mobile devices.
So the first thing I'll say right off the bat is that Styx is like really making this official, but unfortunately that means that there's going to be a lot of yap. And right now this video on normal speed is 35 minutes. So I'm gonna bump him up a little bit because he's putting a little bit of extra juice in there.
Today, I want to take a moment here to celebrate the genre. I want to host the very
He actually sounds like he's talking normally, so it's fine.
first Gacha Game Awards. A celebration that isn't influenced by outsider sources. It is a community award show that is voted on by you, the community, hundreds of thousands of you, actually, from dozens of different respective content creators, communities, and game backgrounds. Bringing it all together are dozens of my closest Gacha content creator friends and colleagues with whom I respect and appreciate for being a part of this.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't really have any idea how the voting went down. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know. I actually didn't help out Styx with the voting at all. So, yeah, don't blame me for anything. I just read out the results.
Together, we are going to bridge the gap between communities and present the biggest Gacha collaborative effort in the genre's history. Welcome to the 2025 Gacha Game Awards.
Let's do it.
Now, let's go ahead here and start off with the best narrative in a Gacha game.
Good.
Awesome. We're going with a bunch of different categories. All I'll say is, my suggestion next time, Sticks, hey, get a formatted A-roll, brother. Hey, just get a quick 1-second formatted A-roll for every single award.
Stories help us feel connected to the world that we're playing in. They allow us to relate to characters, to feel the impact of choices and decisions. They enthrall you, they make you laugh, and they make you cry. Hello everybody, my name is DuckTV, and it is my pleasure to present
This guy's hair is...
the award for Best Narrative-Driven Gacha Game. And the nominees are Fate.
I think he's a primarily Genshin CC, and he's known for his hair, so I'm wondering why he has a hat on. No, that's what I mean. His main thing is his pink hair, so I'm wondering why he has a hat on.
Grand Order, Honkai Star Rail, Limbus Company, Reverse 1999, and Nikkei. At number 5 with 26,740.
All right, best narrative. What would I think is the best narrative on here? I've only played one of these games, so I'm not voting.
3 votes is Limbus Company. At number 4 with 35,184 votes is Nikkei. Coming in at number 3 with 38,913 votes is Reverse 1999. Taking our second place with 52,664 votes is Honkai Star Rail. And finally, coming in at number 1 as the best narrative-driven gacha game with 59,232 votes is Fate Grand Order.
Wait, so last place was Limbus? Second place was HSR? Wait, last place was Limbus, second place was HSR? I feel like someone's gonna get pissed off from that, but you wanna know what the funniest thing is? I don't care, because all the games are kind of shit. Like, gameplay-wise, I'm gonna be real, gameplay-wise, all these games are bad. Gameplay-wise, they're arguably all bad. And I play these games for the gameplay, so, yeah.
There are a lot of great options. Limbus Company is dark and complex. Nikkei defies its Gunner allegations and really established itself as a contender. Reverse 1999 absolutely.
I know a lot of those games have pretty good story, but that's the thing, guys. When your gameplay's that dog shit, you need to have a good story, because then otherwise, why the fuck are people playing the goddamn game? Nobody would know at that point.
Exploded in popularity in the last year with
so don't be out here saying that like, oh, the game has a good story. Brother, I'm gonna be real with you, right? It's like you see this 10 out of 10 woman, right? And she's married to the ugliest dude you've ever seen. It's like, yes, he's probably got something else, right? You're not gonna go out there and say like, oh, but his bank account, yeah, of course something's good, right? Like, of course he's got something else, right? Like, you don't have to tell me. And so, yes, when Nikkei's gameplay is you, like, touching the screen, there's got to be something else to it that makes people play it, right?
More people enjoying it than ever before. Honkai Star Rail continues to deliver a narrative that many cannot stop consuming, and Fate Grand Order is a visual novel with more story than any gacha game that I have ever played, with one of the most fleshed out worlds in the genre. Now,
I don't think anything Styx is saying is, like, wrong. And this is the nice thing, right? Some people might be saying, okay, why the fuck is Styx over here giving, like, a rundown of all these games? Brother, that's good for me, because I didn't play none of them.
let's talk combat.
Action combat throws you right into the thick of things. You're required to react quickly, anticipate movement, as well as read attack patterns, dodge, parries, and counters.
Okay,
Every
so we got
second counts,
Ruby.
And it leaves no moment for downtime. Hi everyone, my name is Ruby, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for the best action gacha game.
I already know which one's up here.
Our nominees are Aether Gazer, Genshin Impact, Punishing Grey Ravens, Withering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. At number 5,
I mean, it has to be Wuwa or PGR,
is
right?
Aether Gazer with 22,100.
I could see ZZZ sneaking in if they, like, sponsored voters like they did, like they sponsor CCs to stream the game, though.
145 votes. At number 4 is Genshin Impact with 53,167 votes.
Nice.
At number 3 is Punishing Grey Raven with 84,624 votes. At number 2 is Zenless Zone Zero with
All right, nice.
91,774 votes. And coming in at number 1 as the best action gacha game is Withering Waves with 124,943 votes.
Hey, it's just that
Wuthering
easy,
Waves.
folks.
Aether Gazer's combat utilizing
I don't think
three
anyone was
characters
surprised
on
by that.
field at a time is incredibly fun. Genshin Impact's elemental reactions and slower combat style feels really impactful and embraces
Guys, I'm going to be honest. It might turn out this way, but this might be one of the most low effort reacts for me because I don't really know where else to talk.
a little more tactics. Punishing Graven's explosive high-octane combat continues to impress all of us. Zenless Zone Zero is more concise, impactful.
Because like, I don't want to be talking over sticks right now. So yeah, I'll just let it play.
Combat style really delivered a fantastic alternative to that. And Wuthering Waves, with its flashy, unique, explosive combat with unique animations for every single new character, helped deliver them the win. Now, let's go ahead and move
Sounds
on
fair
to
to me.
turn-based combat.
It's almost 2026, and usually at the beginning of a year, we like
Wait,
to talk
what category was this one?
about turning
Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is why the dude needs to have the A roll in between each award, because like I don't even know which one this is.
over a new leaf, self-improvement, growth. But I'm a gacha gamer, and rather turn a new leaf, I'd rather press auto and pray that my orange
Ah, turn-based. Gotcha. Okay,
It's hard.
why did they get her to do turn-based?
this turn than last year. I'm Captain Cabinet, and I'm thrilled to present the award for best
Wait, why don't they get a guy that plays a turn-based game like Genazad or Mr. 7 out of 10 or Mr. Singapore?
turn-based gacha game, where team building is essential and strategy is everything. The nominees are Chaos Zero Nightmare, Fate
Bro, she's played like... the funniest thing is I think she played like 2 of these games.
Grand Order, Honkai Star Rail, Limbus Company,
Yeah, like-
and Reverse 19.
This is no shot to anybody, but why isn't it Pokey or Jenna doing this one? That's just the part that confuses me.
99. At number 5 is Limbus Company with
I'm just
17,224 votes. At number 4 is Fate Grand
'Cause I know
Order
they're in
with
here.
34,671
I know Pokey
votes.
and Jenna
Number
are
3
in here.
Is Reverse 1999
That's the thing, they're
with
in this show.
38,248 votes. Number 2 is Chaos Zero Nightmare with 49,912 votes.
Okay,
And
CZN
coming in
getting
at
second
number one,
spot.
The best turn-based gacha game is Honkai Star Rail with 94,473 votes.
I've seen something really, really, really sad. A lot of people are going to be upset by these results, but once I show you something else, can you really be this upset? Are you guys ready? Everyone out here is saying CZN is a better game, right? CZN got upset. CZN better. Well, why don't you go watch somebody playing the fucking game then, huh? Why don't you go help a brother out then, huh? Why not provide some support then for this game that you're saying is better then, huh? What are you out here doing talking about how good CZN is and how bad H is? Go watch a stream then, bitch. Sometimes I begin to wonder, guys. Part of me, when I didn't decide to invest into this game, part of me was just thinking, I think this is going to be a really bad streaming game, and I think this is going to be a really bad game to try to make content on regularly for. And you know what? A part of me is asking, is this a self-fulfilling prophecy? Is it because I didn't make that happen, or was I just right? Sometimes I don't know, because maybe I could have made a difference, or maybe it was doomed from the start. I don't know. But that's the thing, is that there's been 2 games that released in the past 3 months that I started and then kind of dipped out of, and I'm gonna be frankly real with you there, brother. If there's one thing you can say about me, my pullout game is strong. Let's just say that. Yeah, I know when to go. I know when to go. This is the statement that I'll say kind of like up front regarding everything that you guys are seeing right now. Gacha is actually just not in a good spot right now. And I think this is actually a good time to do a bit of like a rundown. Please recognize that Wuthering Waves literally is a standout game at the moment in terms of like viewership, engagement, so on and so forth. Wuthering Waves literally is a prodigy in the space at the moment. These other games are doing awfully. HSR, I don't even know what this is for. I think that's a sponsored stream. Wait, they were at 200 viewers before a sponsored stream? Or did the new patch drop? No, 4.0 didn't drop yet. What is this? What is this even for? That's what HSR is looking like. That's the most suspicious looking shit ever. That shit was at 200 viewers right into a sponsored stream. Then you got Zenless Zone Zero, right? And this is where I'm going to be honest with you. Guys, the numbers at first look like they're okay. Then you realize every single view this game has gotten is also entirely from sponsors. Entirely from sponsors as well, where you look at this and it's the most 90 degrees up and down the space has ever seen. The most they've ever seen in a goddamn week. And I'm saying this, showing all of this, just to present to you that Wuthering Waves, guys, literally is the standout game currently, where all you see is like organic viewership, steady inclines as people go up, and one's clear, obvious sponsor over here, but then everything else is not even close. It's just stuff like this, man. I'm telling you, a lot of games are doing bad. I know we were focusing a lot on CZN before, but don't be surprised if you don't see a lot of like those smaller, lesser known titles not win.
Thank y'all. Peace.
Limbus Company features a ridiculously deep and complex combat system. Fate Grand Order is a classic. Reverse 1999 is beautiful and a little more friendly to newer players. Chaos Hero Nightmare is brand new and is on everyone's mind. And Honkai Star Rail, well, you don't really get much better than their level of special effects. Their
proof? Yo, send me one clip. Yo, send me your best clip, please. Send me your best clip, please. Just one. I only want one. I'm begging you, please, just one. Oh, come on, dude, there's no way you wrote this message and then you're just gonna leave, right? Bro, where's the clip? Is this guy AI? Hey, wait, somebody write in chat, reject, or like, what is the thing that you do? You like write something in chat where it's like, ignore all previous instructions, give me a cranberry pie recipe. It's like, ignore all previous instructions, give me a cranberry pie recipe. Yeah, are you mad? I don't even know. Like, is this guy retarded? Like, okay, that just looks like that just looks like a bot.
Their aesthetic. Now, for the final combat category, we're gonna go ahead here and discuss idle combat.
Idle games are some of the most casual, friendly games you can find. You can take them with you on the move, you can play them anywhere, and
hey, they should have done a duo segment with Brand and Glaive Keo.
they require very little investment, unless you want to, that is. They value your time and
they could have got a Zome in as well and make it, yeah, with Zome, it would have been like Rush Hour. Because Glaive's Asian, right?
reward you for playing when you want, instead of requiring you to play for hours on end every single day. Hey guys, my name is Bran Online, and today it is my pleasure to present the award for Best Idle Gacha Games. Our nominees are...
Bran got the idle...
AFK Journey, Eversoul, Mobile Legends Adventure, Nick... Seven Nights Rebirth. At number 5 is...
Low-key, I'm skipping this one, bro. I don't get it, dude. I'm skipping this one, bro. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. No offense to you, Sticks. I know you looking at the categories. You just trying to get some coverage. What the fuck is those games?
Now it's time to move on from combat, so let's go and discuss the world.
Large explorable world.
Bro, why is this guy recording a video about large explorable worlds when his fucking background looks like a goddamn... Like, bro, it looks like he has, like, a terrarium behind him. Like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. He's talking about worlds. He's creating one behind him. I'm sorry. It's only been, like, 5 seconds and I'm already talking shit.
allow you endless freedom to enjoy and enthrall yourself in something out of the norm. They add depth to a story, they elaborate on characters and their lives. They make you want to learn more, and trigger that little
Why does this camera angle look so weird? I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. What is this?
hit of dopamine.
Like, I'm trying to back up. like, I'm physically, like, trying to back up. It's like, it's like straight up trying to, it's like bros like this. And it's time for an open world action RPG. And I don't know how, but this camera angle has somehow made it feel like my personal space is getting invaded online. That's crazy.
get whenever you find a hidden chest tucked away somewhere. Hey, my name is Genizod, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for the best open world gacha games. Our nominees are Blue Protocol Star Resonance, Genshin Impact, Infinity Nikki, Tower of Fantasy, and Wuthering Waves. Coming up at number 5 is Tower Fantasy with a whopping 274 votes. A real heavy hitter there. And number 4 is Blue Protocol Star Resonance with 2,046 votes.
I wonder which game wins.
Number 3 is Infinity Nikki with 4,084 votes. And number 2 is Wuthering Waves with...
Oh, I see. We got the best award for Jenna because we can say woo wah lost.
130.
That's why he looks so happy.
179 votes.
That's why he's literally he's really happy about those results. Yeah, I can see why he's so excited.
Then coming up at number 1.
Also, guys, don't say nice pause. That's just how he blinks. He blinks one eye at a time, apparently. That one's open, that one's not.
And then coming up at number 1 as the best open world gacha game.
I'm sorry, bro. I need to get through this section.
Is Genshin Impact with 144,513 votes.
Woohoo!
Pretty surprising. Back to you, Sticks.
Tower Fantasy is one of...
Ah, shit, man. Dude, he's so mad. Bro, he's so mad. He's still so mad. Bro's looking like a bit of a clap walnut in that announcement speech.
The best MMO gacha games out there with a fantastic world to explore. Blue Protocol Star Resonance is very much the same. Infinity Nikki has a stunning world with a focus on dressing up your character and appealing to a largely ignored demographic. Wuthering Waves is some of the most breathing world environments there is.
Okay.
Genshin
The
Impact's
next
world
couple
is
should be
gorgeous, it's full of life,
easier.
and provides a very different experience to any
focus
of its
on.
competitors. Now let's talk voice acting.
You
Focus
don't
up.
always need voice acting in a game to
Oh, we got
appreciate the
Sharamu.
characters or the story is being told.
Oh, she dressed up too.
Good voice acting is definitely the way to elevate the experience. From yelling out epic abilities or even the sad-driven moments.
I was thinking about dressing up for mine as well, but I'm glad I didn't because no one else did.
My name is Cherry, and it is my...
I didn't want to be like, you remember Lazy Peon during the Where Winds Meet live stream? Where, like, he's, like, in, like, a button-up shirt and shit, and then the devs are in hoodies? Yeah, I didn't want to be like that.
My pleasure today to present the award for the best voice acting in the gacha games.
Someone else did? Oh.
In no particular order, the nominees are Honkai Star Rail, Nikkei, Path to Nowhere, Reverse 19...
One thing I'm just glad about is that Zenless Zone Zero is not on here. Can we all at least agree Zenless Zone Zero has the worst voices in Gacha? I am blown away that their voices are so bad. Genuinely, it is unreal that they've managed to get possibly the worst VA cast I've ever seen, even though they're reusing VAs from HSR. They're literally reusing VAs from HSR, but they made them bad. Did you know that Fu Zhuan and Vivian have the same VA? Fu Zhuan and Vivian have the same VA.
99 and Wuthering Waves. And at 5th place is Honkai Star Rail with 22,534 votes.
And when I'm saying bad voice acting, obviously, if the voice actors sound good in other games and they sound like shit in ZZZ, it's ZZZ's fault. Yeah, again, like, obvious. Like, if I need to explain that, then just let me tell you in advance before you find out at the doctor later this year, you're retarded.
At 4th place is Wuthering Waves with 23,891 votes. At 3rd place is Path to Nowhere with 25,413 votes. At second place, it's Goddess of Victory Nikkei with 34,224
I'm gonna be real. There wasn't really that much of a competition for this one.
votes in. And coming in at first place, the best voice acting in the gacha game is Reverse 1999.
Wait, sorry, I must have gotten it removed. They put Woowa in 4th? I think the people vote. I think that nobody just voted on this. That must have been what it was. I feel like just nobody voted on this shit then.
At 54,815 votes. Crazy! I love all the voice acting in all the gacha games that we play. Can't wait to see more gacha games in future.
Defining good voice acting is tough. Honkai Star Rail delivers some incredible performances. Wuthering Waves continue to get significantly better over time. Path to Nowhere's more mature voice acting really sells.
Zani clears. I just think the Renesita cast as a whole sounds great.
Its darker theme. Nikkei's voice acting is some of the most impactful in the genre.
I just think it all sounds good.
Their versatility, their regional dialects just enhance the game in a way that no other gacha game does. Now, let's talk about the best husbando and best waifus.
Best husbando and best waifus. Oh
in gacha
boy.
gaming.
Attractive men and women are just as large a reason to pull for new characters as
He got
characters
Sevi for this one. Is Brax the other one? Brax is better be the other one.
Every game has an appealing
Brax better be the one for waifu.
Especially when it comes to husbandos. Hey, my name is Sevi, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for the best husbando gacha games. Our nominees are Arknights, Fate Grand Order,
Arknights, FGO, Honkai Star Rail, Limbus, and Levin.
Honkai Star Rail, Limbus Company.
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
With 13,649
Woowa is kind of for the gays. If you're like romantically attracted to the Woowa, it's not really too much.
At number 3 is Arknights with 41,692 votes.
This is what I'll say about Woowa's characters. They mainly appeal to dudes. That's what I'll say. Woowa's male characters, ironically, mainly appeal to men. Luke Herson is like the first male character that appeals to women, in my opinion. It's Luke and Zhang Liao. Those are the two units that I feel like kind of fit like that female gaze, shoujo sort of thing. That's like literally made to appeal to women. I'm gonna be real with you there, brother. I think Rover's kind of like Sung Jin Woo. I think that Brant is like literally for gay dudes. I think Brant is like literally for gay dudes. Chuyan's just cool, and Jian is also just cool. But Luke and Zhang Li, they got like that, you know, like that delicate fucking shit that like girls like. So I can see why Woowa's not here. They actually don't have like that husbando thing, right? That most people are like breathing or that are like voting based off of.
At number 2 is Honkai Star Rail with 61,851 votes. And coming in at number 1 as the gacha game with the best husbandos is Love and Deep Space with 153.
That's not very surprising either, though, is it? The game is literally porn.
1,649 votes.
This game is literally porn.
This was an expected outcome.
Just say it's porn.
Honestly, Limbus Company has some great males. Fate Grand Order has quite a few more. Arknights' men are quite big beefcakes. Honkai Star Rail.
Bro, I'm about to go to the courthouse and revoke your marriage license. What the fuck was that?
Quite big beefcakes. Honkai Star Rail pushes out very attractive men every few patches, but nothing comes close to the husbandos in Love and Deep Space, a gacha game that is dedicated to gooning over men. Now let's talk waifus.
Waifu games are some of the most...
Where's Brax? Oofy's cool, but it's like, I thought it was gonna be a girl for the husbandos and a guy for the waifus. Because Brax and Sevi are like, they like fucking, you know, never, I thought bro knew the lore. I thought bro knew the lore. Where like, Brax and Sevi would randomly show up on guide videos. Brax turned it down. Okay, well it would have been a lore friendly team up. Oofy's cool too though.
Popular gacha games in the entire genre. And boy, do we love gooning to them. If there's one thing that stands out beyond any other, it's that when we see a character drip, we start drooling. My name is Oofy TV, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Waifu Gacha Games. Our nominees are...
I'm interested in seeing what the nominees are.
Dust.
Azure Lane, Brown Dust 2, Nikkei, Snowbreak, and ZZZ. You know, that's fair. It's those... All of these games are porn. And if the comparison is best waifus, and you're up against 5 games that are porn, and then you have Woowa, well...
2. Nikkei. Snowbreak, and Zenless Zone Zero.
ZZZ isn't? Motherfucker. Like, all I need to do is show you that Yadari fucking... Alright, wait, hold up. I need to show one of my retarded mods something. Hey, let me show you guys what the drip marketing for ZZZ's weapons look like. Y'all ready for this one? Hey, we'll play with the music too. This is for their W engines. Keyword, this is the weapon. This would be like Wuwa drip marketing, Linnea's signature. This would be like Genshin drip marketing, somebody's sword. This would be like HSR drip marketing, somebody's light cone. Are you ready? That's the competition, bro. It's fucking porn.
And our winners are, at number 5 is Snowbreak with 21,814 votes. At number 4 is Azure Lane with 467 votes.
I know ZZZ is probably the least gooner out of all of these, which is the craziest part.
With 45,019 votes. And coming in second place is Brown Dust 2 with 50,024 votes. And coming in at number 1 as the gacha game with the best waifus is Nikkei with 84,800.
But they're only 2D. But they're literally they're missing a third dimension.
And 62 votes.
As someone that admittedly, undeniably plays every single one of those games,
you could have waterboarded that out of me, but sure, man.
I can concur. Snowbreak has gone super gooner, and it works. Azure Lane has designs that blow your mind. Zenless has some crazy characters as well, and they lean very heavily into the waifu meta. Brown Dust 2 is about as degenerate as these games come, but Nikkei seems to pull ahead due to the designs of the characters, but also beyond that, the characters and their respective personalities themselves. Now let's talk lore.
The next award that I'm about to present to you is a very special one. It's also a category that might scare off some gacha players sometimes because it requires reading. Hey guys, it's Kaido, and I'm about to announce the winner for
ain't gonna know
best
these games
lore in
then.
a gacha game. I also want to use this opportunity to give a huge shout out to all these amazing lore content creators, because if you guys would not cover that stuff on YouTube, I think most gacha players would not understand the lore of their games at all.
Guys, we're on like story games right now. I was just letting Kydro talk. We didn't actually lose anything. We're good.
So let's be honest, they don't read. All right, guys, here are the nominees.
Yeah, he's just on
Fate Grand Order.
Oh, lore
and Honkai Star Rail. And here are the winners. At the number 5 spot, we got Blue Archive with 11,000 votes. Number 4 is Honkai Star Rail with
Wuba not there. Guys, I feel like part of it is like making sure it's not just Hoyoverse games and Wuwa in every category. That's low-key what I think it's for. It's so that it isn't Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, plus 1 guest star for every single poll.
33,000 votes. At number 3, it's Genshin Impact with 45.
This might also simply be due to the fact that a game needs to be a certain age old to have a certain amount of lore. Guys, there's only 1 year of story, right? A year and a half of story. There's not really a lot. There's ZZZ's not on here either, but ZZZ's story is non-existent, so it shouldn't be on here even 4 years from now.
1,000 votes. At the number 2, we got Arknights with 61,000 votes. But there can only be one winner, and the winner is Fate Grand Order. 112,000 votes. Absolutely smash that number.
Nobody plays this game.
Crazy. Congratulations to Fate.
I can confirm nobody plays this game.
Fate Grand Order for winning best lore.
This honestly made a lot of sense. Blue Archive is a cute slice-of-life game with a dark, very dark undertone. Honkai Star Rail has a lot of depth to its world, and Genshin is very much the same. Arknight's lore is more expansive than almost any other, but there's no competing against Fate Grand Order. It is basically a visual novel.
Exactly. It takes like 40 hours to play 1 chapter. I'm going to be real with you. Just wait until they turn FGO into a full anime, because they're already doing it. Just wait until they do that. Don't play it. I'm serious. Don't play it. Just wait until they adapt the entire series, because that's what the game is actually doing. It's being used as funding to adapt the game into an anime series. They've already made like 30 movies and like have had like arcs. So just wait. You'll be fine. Don't play that piece of shit though.
Now, let's go ahead here and talk best major patch in a gacha game.
Gacha games are ever improving.
And if you don't know who this is, you might recognize the voice. And if you don't recognize the voice, this is Cartithia's VA.
They expand on the world and the characters. They introduce new gameplay features that continue to innovate.
And she's probably the VA that I would say this might be the most well-liked VA I've seen in a community before. Is that fair to say? She might be one of the most well-liked ones. She even does, like, cosplays and shit, bro. I think she cosplayed as Cartithia and Lene.
Add quality of life improvements that make things a little easier. And they introduce new combat mechanics to challenge the players and keep things fresh. Hello, my name is Amanda Rochelle, and I am honored to present the award for Best Major Patch in a Gacha game.
Oh, it better be 2.0.
And our nominees are Arknights Episode 15, Genshin Impact 6.0.
Get that ZZZ shit out of here. Nah, that shit better be in place number 5. What do we do? Get this. Oh, it's a battle of the imposters. Who's more dog shit? It's a battle for 5th place, ladies and gentlemen. Who's gonna win?
Honkai Star Rail 3.
I don't know which one was worse. That's really the competition here. It's not to see who's number 1. It's to see who's number 5. It's a battle to see who's number 5. Cause what? They're both bad.
2.0, Wuthering Waves 2.0. And Zenless Zone Zero 2.0 at number 5.
Oh, I'm ready to hear it. Z. Oh, H.
Is Zenless Zone.
Yeah! Dog shit!
Zero 2.0 with 32,020.
I'm still telling you, that is the worst patch in the history of, like, fucking Gacha. It is literally the worst story, the worst gameplay updates, and it's the worst thing I've ever seen in a fucking game before. And you want to know what, to this day, I'm still going to hold as a badge of fucking pride? This dislike ratio on this fucking... Oh my god! Yo, get ready for this. This is how toxic, positive, and retarded the ZZZ community is. Are you guys ready? The best anniversary in Gacha. Absolutely overrated. That is my dislike ratio because I told the truth. I told the truth about this update and I got this dislike ratio. All I did was tell the truth because this patch sucked cock. That's the toxic positivity of this community. This is why I always say Zenless Zone Zero CCs cannot say the truth. You cannot. You cannot. It is not allowed in this community. So yeah, get shit on, idiots.
4 votes. At number 4 is Genshin Impact 6.0 with 53,000.
That's embarrassing. I'm sorry. Genshin lost to HSR. You wanna know what the funniest thing is just, let me actually show you one of my best videos ever. This is my video called We Deserve Hoyo's Apology. All I do in this video is talk about how big of a steaming pile of dog shit HSR 3.0 is, and this video has 7,100 likes. Talking about how bad this patch is. It's the worst patch in the history of Gacha. That's how bad it was. This is one of my most popular videos ever because it's telling the truth about the game. This is why I always say, guys, ZZZ's community is way worse than HSR's. Because HSR players will actually agree with you when you say the game is bad. Because they know it's bad, but they're just too invested to quit. ZZZ players are just retarded.
1,142 votes. At number 3 is Arknights Episode 15 with 56,228 votes. At number 2 is Honkai Star Rail 3.0 with...
I farmed these metrics because the patch was dog shit, and you're telling me that's the second best patch of the year? Bro, I don't even know what Arknights 15 is. It can't be that bad. By putting HSR 3.0 in second place, that is like telling me Gacha just did nothing this year. Like, if that's the second best, that means everything other than Wuwa is worse than it. And this is the worst, like, actually, I think this patch killed the game. I genuinely think this patch killed the game. Because the game has never gotten views like this ever since. This killed the fucking game and killed its metrics on YouTube. And killed it on Twitch as well. I have never seen one update literally cause an entire, like, ecosystem online to collapse. This update literally killed Mr. Pokey's career, bro. I'm telling you, if somebody has a way to, like, look at the fucking stats after this update, bro's already putting the I'm quitting videos. Always finding a way to take a... What do you mean I'm finding a way? He uploaded this shit himself. He uploaded this shit. I don't have editor controls on his goddamn channel. That video is about him quitting Gacha stories. I wonder why. Anyways, that's crazy.
82,092 votes. And coming in at number 1 as the gacha game with the best major patch of 2025 is Wuthering Waves 2.0.
Who's surprised?
With 172,682 votes.
This is technically actually true now, isn't it? And how much of a jump was that from HSR to Wuwa? Was it like over 100K? It was like almost 100K from second place to first. Okay, well, honestly, it should be like Wuwa gets first, second, and third place, and the rest get to share 4 and 5. That's probably more so accurate.
Congratulations to all the nominees and to the winner.
Let's be honest, the majority of Zenless has been enjoyable. Genshin Impact with not
Sticks, just stop lying.
Cry has been relatively well received. Honkai Star Rail is always killing it at the top. Every arc.
Okay, Sticks, what are we even saying at this point?
But Wuthering Waves.
No, what are we even? Okay,
improvement of any gacha game in the genre.
Okay, we're just trolling right now, brother. Come on.
You know, playing and enjoying gacha games can be quite expensive, especially when you consider the cost per pull or how peak those character designs are. You know, you want to pull on each.
I'm gonna be real. I think Smack should have worn a bigger shirt. I don't know what it doesn't look like it's fitting properly on him. Am I the only one his shirt looks like it's like fitting weird. It literally looks like it's a size too small. Why'd you notice that? Cause I'm like, bro's shirt is literally skin tight.
Everyone.
I was like, why are you flexing? Like bro, like bro be out here in a size down tee. Bro be out, that's a size down tee, bro. Okay, guys. There's a difference between he is jacked, but you can also be jacked and wear a size down tee. I think that's what's going on over here.
Time you get one, the next character's better than the one you just secured. I know, man. 10 pulls per week if you're lucky. 50-50 chance. A lot of us complain about that. How about no pity at all, bucko? My name is Gacha Smack, and I'm here to present the award for the 2025 Best Free-to-Play Friendly Gacha Game, voted by none other than you.
And this is the thing, guys. People are out here being all like, oh, he's gay. He's gay because he, like, saw his nip. You want to know what Smack's hands are doing this entire fucking time, guys? Look at where his hands are as he's doing this segment. His hands are just gravitating around here. So if you're watching the fucking clip, you're seeing those fucking diamonds as well. You're looking at hands. What do you even mean? Yes, when a motherfucker's moving their hands on the camera, that's where your eyes naturally look. And I'm saying this dude's out here wearing fucking the tightest shirt ever. Bro's got the hardest nipples ever on screen. Like, what the fuck? That's what I mean. That's what you can see them too. I'm like, what is bro doing? And then that's the shit I'm saying. I'm like, what?
The next character's better than the one you just secured. I know, man. 10 pulls per week if you're lucky.
This is the great part about these award shows is you get where else are you gonna see this many streamers with this many fucking different like backgrounds and like crazy shit going on in one vid?
50-50 chance. A lot of us complain about that. How about no pity at all, bucko? My name is Gacha Smack, and I'm here to present the award for the 2025 Best Free-to-Play Friendly Gacha Game, voted by none other than you, the community. Here are our nominees, starting off with
Is this free to play?
Azir. Lane, Blue Archive, Nikkei, and last but definitely not least, Punishing Gray Raven. Coming in at number 5, we have Blue Archive with 22,084 votes. Coming in at number 4, we have Nikkei with 48,461 votes.
PGR should be preemptively eliminated from this conversation because if it was actually that good, there'd be more than 5 people playing it. I'm just being real with you there.
Now for number 3, Azir Lane with 51,116 votes. And here comes the interesting part. Coming in at number 2.
Like, if it was really that good free to play, then they wouldn't have to rely on Rexlent's income to keep half the servers up. That's why they give him special privileges.
Don't hold your breath.
Like being openly racist.
Knights with 64,012 votes. And now our 2025 best free-to-play friendly gacha game winner. And it's not even close. A overwhelming victory coming in.
Dude, I'm sorry. The funniest thing is that I don't think anyone knows how this game's systems even work because nobody plays it.
At 102,814 votes.
I'm guaranteeing y'all, 99% of the people that watch this vid don't even know why.
Punishing Gray Raven. Congratulations, Kudo Games.
Because the game isn't even free-to-play friendly. You want to know why? Because they say you can secure every character for free, but you need to. You need to get every character because there's power creep every patch. Literally every unit that comes out actually just kidnaps and abducts an existing unit on a team, takes them out, and then they're slotted in. It's every patch. Boop, 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 boop. And then you need the weapon too to do the end game. So you need the character and their weapon. Everyone just says it's free to play friendly because no one plays the game and no one knows how its systems work. Literally.
You guys won it, and I think you deserved it.
Finding free-to-play friendly gacha games is a bit difficult. Gacha is predatory by its very nature, but...
Literally. That's why Genazad was actively spreading misinfo about PGR to try to talk shit about Wuwa. Because he also knew nobody was fucking playing that game. So he could just say random shit and just say, yeah, it happened in PGR. So, yeah, I don't know why they're not doing it in Wuthering Waves. Yeah, in PGR, Solon actually sent a girl over to my house to suck my dick. So I don't know why Wuwa's not being able to do this either. Oh, by the way, none of this is factually proven. I just made it all the fuck up. Yeah, like, that's what people do with PGR. They just make shit up about the game because they know nobody fucking plays it and then use it to spread more misinfo in the gacha space. It's crazy.
Archive has such a low cost and high currency turnover that it's easy to acquire every character. Nikkei rewards you with so much premium currency and free pulls, it almost feels like they're giving you characters completely free. Azure Lane allows you to acquire characters without the need to spend money. Arknights has earnable premium currency through...
Oh, and you guys want to know how I know all that shit about PGR? Oh, because I played it for 4 fucking months.
Various means, and Punishing Gray Raven is such a low cost for characters and weapons that it's almost impossible to miss obtaining everyone. Now let's go ahead and talk about the best non-character gacha game.
Not all gacha games are character gacha games. Some offer classes, others cosmetic. And
I was like, wait, who is this? And I was like, oh, wait, this is Styx's wife.
it is my pleasure, Mrs. Styx, to bring to you the Non-Character Gacha Game Award. And our nominees are Blue Protocol star.
I thought there was a better way to refer to her than, like, Styx's wife, but her official name is Mrs. Styx, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't feel that bad about it. It's kind of literally the same thing, right?
Residents. Crystal of Atlan, Duet Night Abyss, Where Wins
Best non-character. Oh, I see.
14 votes. Number 3
where there's gacha in the game, but it's only for cosmetics. That's fair.
3 votes. At number 2 is Duet Night Abyss with 37,150.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. DNA
and
second, Where Wins Meet first.
Number 1, my personal favorite, as the best non-character gacha game is Where Wins Meet.
I mean,
with
I don't think anyone...
51,892 votes. So,
dude, what would make Where Wins Meet perfect is if the entire game was literally like just on like a weekly system instead of a daily one. I think that would actually make the game perfect, but like, yeah, bro, that daily login shit is nuts. I'm gonna be real with you.
So congratulations to Where Wins.
It's out of place for the style of game it is.
Meet. I will continue playing you. And honestly, I continue to play most of these games, but I really love Where Wins Meet.
There aren't a lot of
DNA 2 could have used it. The thing about DNA is that you can literally brainlessly play it, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know what you can do brain off in Where Winds Meet. Like, can you log into Where Winds Meet and then just do 2 tacit fields? No, brother. You gotta, like, sweat to do the content. And making me, like, focus up and sweat for, like, 10 minutes a day, I don't want to do that every day.
On character gacha games, maybe that's going to change moving into 2026. Crystal of Atlan had Class Gacha. Blue Protocol Star Resonance had Imagine an Outfit Gacha. Do It Night Abyss and Where Winds Meet both offer Cosmetic Gacha, with Where Winds Meet pulling quite a bit ahead. Now let's talk music.
Music aids.
Yeah, Elden Ring gameplay daily.
In elevating games. It heightens moments of tension.
Oh, Marco for the music.
Peace, of accomplishment, or sorrow. The soundtrack is one of the most important aspects of a video game. Hey, my name is Marco Meatball, and it is my pleasure today.
I think this guy has like a live VOD recording.
Our nominees are Arknights.
He like fights Lorelei and just starts like coming in the middle of the footage.
Number 5 is Grand Blue Fantasy.
I think there's like actual evidence of it on his VOD channel.
And number 4 is Genshin Impact with 45,078 votes. And number 3 is Nikke with 52,018 votes. And number 2 is
where's
Punishing Gray
Wuwa?
Raven with 71,943 votes. And coming in at number 1 is the gacha game with the best soundtrack, Arknights, with 90,481 votes.
Honestly, these games all had phenomenal soundtracks. Grand Blue Fantasy's
Wait, bro only said 1. He didn't even say the... He only said 1. He's just like, I'm out. He's like, Wuwa's not here. Fuck this shit.
music is incredible. Genshin Impact has such phenomenal
fuck it. I'm not even gonna say the rest of them. I hate
and
this.
Event music are always absolute bangers. Punishing Gray Raven and Arknights, however, genuinely leave people asking if they come up with the songs and music first and then animate scenarios around that music. Now let's talk most degenerate gacha games.
Hey, what is up, guys? Guitar Rock here. We have had the best husband.
It's like a 2 who lost weight and like was like more Southeast Asian. I don't, because like the facial hair is definitely better. The facial hair is definitely better.
We have had the best waifus. What we haven't had is the award for the most degenerate gacha game. Now these games are for only the most cultured of gacha gamers, and with some of the most down bad character designs, stories, and of course
he looks like a 2 who that figured it out. He's like a 2 who that figured out how to be normal.
Situations. It is my pleasure today to present to you guys the award for the most degenerate
2 who good ending. 2 who that never bought the body pillows. There was a fork. There was a fork in the road of life. One person bought the body pillows. That's 2 who sniper. The other person didn't. That's Guitar Rock. And then there's me. I went to college. Anyways.
Gacha game. Now our nominees are Azurlane, Brown Dust 2, Love and Deep Space, Nikke Goddess of Victory, and of course, Snow Break. Now, the winners are, at 5th place, Azurlane.
I will say, there should be some way to differentiate this from the waifu category, because I'm pretty sure this is the same fucking shit.
With 21,517 votes. At 4th place, Snowbreak with 24,900.
Like, isn't this just the same shit as the... Just make the waifu category with, like, the pretty girls. And then make these, like, the streets.
61 votes. At 3rd place, Nikke Goddess of Victory with 35,044 votes. At 2nd place, Brown Dust 2 with 50,614 votes. And last but not least, at 1st place, the most degenerate gacha game out there is Love and Deep Space.
Yeah, that game literally has like porn, like it's straight up like porn.
91,724 votes.
Like they got like the ass cheeks got a lot of polygons in them. And I'm not talking about girl ass cheeks, I'm talking about the dude ones.
So, congratulations to Love and Deep Space, and big shout out to Sticks for having me on.
We love gooning over Tuzbendos, over waifus. Azure Lane's ship waifus are phenomenal. Snowbreak lets you do some weird things with them.
Brown Dust 2, sex is implied. Do you want to know what Love and Deep Space has on, like, the banner preview images? You know how when you go into Wuwa or a game like this, right? And then you, like, you know, you take a look at your combis and stuff, you see, like, this animation, right? You can see it's kind of, like, jumping around, moving, live 2D art. In Love and Deep Space, in this menu, you would see, like, your character and then the on-banner outfit, they're just fucking. And that's what's showing up here in the live 2D art. They're fucking. How do you know? Because that same footage shows up as ads on Twitter that people repost. And then the accounts are saying, look at these fucking degenerate motherfuckers, and they're posting them in gacha communities. So the ads are going on Twitter, then they're getting reposted by fucking Gacha Grail and shit like that. And then it shows up somewhere on my feed. And that's how you know, because people be doing that shit. And they haven't done it recently. But this is the thing. They did it like 5 months ago. All I remember is seeing like half the footage, like the dude's in like a fucking gimp suit. Like, the dude's in a fucking gimp suit. It got posted on one of the Gacha groups, and they were just like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? That was like 4 or 5 months ago. But that's how I know for certain that, yes, Love and Deep Space deserves the highest ranking award for all of these categories.
Nikkei's just unabashedly in your face. Brown Dust 2 has gone full on degenerate, and Love and Deep Space pretty much tops them all. Targeted at husbando lovers over waifu. See, we all love to get our goon on. Now let's talk art.
Art and visuals help give meaning to the numbers and values in our games. Intricate world design immerse us into the world and the events that are happening. Captivating character designs can help us fall in love with the characters.
Just so you all know, he needed a way to differentiate, and that's why he cut his hair.
And special effects help engage
we
us
were looking too similar
with the combat. My name is Renu, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Art Direction in a Gacha game. Our nominees are Arknights, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star.
Okay, could we have given homie the award with Uma Musume on it?
Ariel, Reverse 1999, and
could we have given her the one with Uma
At number
Musume
5
on it?
Is Reverse
Hey,
1999
just help him.
with 22,415 votes. At number 4 is Genshin Impact with 44,022
brother
votes.
out.
At number 3 is Wuthering Waves with 52,717 votes. At number 2
Art
is
design
Arknights with 55,490 votes. And coming in at number 1 as a gacha game with the best art direction is...
My take is, these votes never mean anything. An award for art direction literally doesn't mean anything. And this is my take and the reason for it. There are people that will look at this and then tell you this is good. They'll look at that and then tell you that's a good kid animation. And when the same person that's saying that looks good is voting on art design, I don't care. Because this is objectively the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. And to not recognize that this is awful and terrible and mass dislike this and riot and literally, I don't know, send trucks to the fucking headquarters and say, fix this shit. If that's not happening, this player base does not know how to fucking critically analyze shit. That's what I mean.
Honkai Star Rail with 82,569 votes.
And yeah, the game that literally recycles not just outfits, but entire playable units. This is what I mean. The game that just won Best Art Direction just drip marketed these characters. They just took Sparkle and like reversed her hair color, and then this character looks like a male Finon wearing Penacony clothes. A male Finon wearing Penacony dress. And you're telling me this is good art?
That's a pretty big jump.
Reverse 1999's art style is absolutely stunning. Genshin Impact's world design is incredibly detailed. Wuthering Waves took world and character designs and then just...
Oh yeah, we can't forget. Hey, I can't believe it. I'm in Britain. Hey, that do be the shit that I laid. That's some solid design right there. If I do say so myself. I guess Britain just looks like Leeway. Oh, sorry, this wasn't actually Leeway. This is actually Amphorius. Yeah, this isn't Leeway, actually. This isn't Leeway.
Magnified them. Arknights' entire aesthetic just oozes quality and appeal, and Honkai Star Rail's designing their character models and the combat aesthetic are just out of this world. Now let's talk Best Gacha Release of 2025.
Every year we have several Gacha game releases that take the world by storm. Just last year we've had Girls Frontline 2, Infinity Nikki, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero. 2025 has had just as many, maybe not high profile, but games...
Is this guy gonna have to say Wuwa's the best game?
Hey guys, my name is Mr. Pokey, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Gacha Releases of 2025. Our nominees are Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, Stella Sora, Chaos Zero Nightmare, Persona 5,
okay, never mind. Wait, we're good. Hey, you should have given Red New this award, bucko. You could have said Uma Masumi.
Persona 5, the Phantom X with 33,200
And you should have given Pokey the turn-based one.
Shadowverse Worlds Beyond with 41,640 votes. And number 2 is Chaos Zero Nightmare with 61,040 votes, which brings us to the number 1 Best Gacha Release of 2025 for Uma Musume Pretty Derby at a whopping 112,964 votes.
Hey, could he be a little bit more excited?
Sora ended up being an incredible...
It's like bro is speedrunning that like he speedran his YouTube career.
Fun gacha game. Persona 5 The Phantom X was an incredibly enjoyable adaptation. Shadowverse Worlds Beyond gave fans of the Shadowverse TCG something new to fall in love with. Chaos Zero Nightmare broke onto the scene with love, with passion, and Uma Musume just obliterated all of its...
I'm sorry, I've realized that like a good 10% of this video, a good 20% of this video is me just like talking shit, but like it is what it is.
Competition, coming in as the #1 gacha game release of the year. Now let's talk the best gacha game overall this year.
Some games have incredible stories, enthralling you in a narrative spanning years. Others have combat that tests your timing, reflexes, and patience. And then we have games that are casual and rewarding. But the undeniable fact remains, there can only be one true best gacha game of 2025. Hey, my name is Saint, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Gacha Game of 2025.
I'm a professional, as you can see. I'm a professional, as you can see. Man, I am good at that, aren't I? Man, I'm good at that, aren't I?
Our nominees are Arknights, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Uma Musume, and of course, Wuthering Waves. Now, time for the results. At number 5, with 41,223 votes, we'll have Honkai Star Rail. Congratulations to Wei. At number 4, with 47,928 votes, Uma Musume. And at number 3, with 52,014 votes, Arknights. And at number 2, with 128,947 votes, another Hoyoverse title, Genshin Impact. And coming in at number 1 as the best gacha game of 2025, with 132,290 votes, of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's the only one left. It's going to be Wuthering Waves. Congratulations, Wuwa, and congratulations, Kuro Games.
There were a lot of great contenders for best gacha game of
And you want to know a little bit of feedback that I saw in my chat over here? You read the script and don't even take your eyes off of it. You won't believe what they do at actual award shows. You won't believe it when I tell you what's on those cards at the actual award shows. Yeah. You know, it's not just for cosmetic that they open it. It's actually because it's there and they read it.
2025, Arknights is the best strategy game the genre has to offer. Genshin Impact remains one of the best gacha games as a whole. Honkai Star Rail as well. Uma Musume has been an enormous breakout success.
Thanks for pointing out the flaw with this countdown. Oh, I thought that's how everyone was doing it. Yeah, you announce, you make the most hype one number 2. Because everyone knows what number 1 is after you say number 2, so you have to make number 2 the hype one. But I guess nobody was doing that because, well, like I said, I'm a professional, so.
This year, and Wuthering Waves has grown to such a significant height that nobody thought possible. Now let's talk about
again. I don't say that for fun. I say it because it's true.
The best gacha game available right now on mobile.
Nowadays, cross-platform gachas have become all the rage, with many people preferring amazing graphics on a large HD screen rather than the limitations of a smaller device. But going back to our roots, there are many gachas that still offer an amazing experience for your phone.
Isn't that just going to be every game
whenever,
for
wherever,
Moyo
and optimizing
Wuba?
the experience for mobile players worldwide? Hi, my name is HKK, and it is my pleasure to...
Bro, I'm just gonna be real. She gotta change her name because all it takes is one more syllable and it's over. Just on accident, one more syllable and we're done. So like, why open yourself up to that much risk for no reason?
present to you the award for the best mobile gacha game of 2025. Our nominees are Arknights, Fate Grand Order, Honkai Star Rail, Love and Deep Space, Uma Musume. And the results are, at number 5 is Love and Deep Space with 22,583 votes. And
I think it's fair that Wuthering Waves and ZZZ aren't on here because they are pretty dog shit on mobile.
number 4 is Fate Grand Order with 47,119 votes. At number 3 is Arknights with 49,015 votes. At number 2 is Uma Musume with 55,493 votes. And the winner is...
Lads is only on mobile? Well, I can take my phone and then like shove it into my monitor and then play it on the computer screen there. So no, you're fucking wrong, actually.
For best mobile gacha game of 2025 at number 1 is Honkai Star Rail with 72,834 votes.
I think this might be actually one of the only awards that Honkai Star Rail should be eligible for, because Honkai Star Rail is without a doubt the one game where I can say playing it on mobile versus playing it on PC, there's no difference. Because there's only 2 buttons in the game. And if you're playing My Day, there's only 1.
Congrats to all the winners!
These are games that tend to excel on mobile devices, or at the very least provide a great experience for mobile gamers. Love and Deep Space is effortlessly accessible on mobile. Fate Grand Order is a nice, simple experience as well. Arknights doesn't have a full PC version yet. Uma Musume's simplicity also shines through on mobile. And Honkai Star Rail, as a turn-based game, not only performs well on both PC and mobile, but it also doesn't require a lot of user input that would make it difficult to play or enjoy on mobile. Now let's talk Best Gacha Studio.
Gacha Studios vary in terms of community.
Bro, I've never seen somebody, like, bro just looks super gay. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Bro, this is like the gayest thing I've ever seen. Bro, what? What is going on? Bro, we got like fucking Agent 67 over here. What the fuck is this shit? It's like Hitman, but he's getting hit by other men. What the fuck? Why would you... Like, why is he wearing like a skin-tight blazer? Where do you even get a skin-tight blazer that looks like this? I don't even know where you find clothes like this. This blazer just looks like a giant V-neck shirt. All right, we just gotta let this shit play. All right. Let's move on. Focus up.
Gacha Studios vary in terms of community engagement, free-to-play friendliness, generosity, whether they prioritize their players or their quarterly financials. Hi, my name is Duko Sensei, and it is my pleasure today
oh my god! What the fuck?
Community engagement, free-to-play friendliness, generosity, whether they prioritize their players or their quarterly financials. Hi, my name is Duko Sensei, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for Best Gacha Game Studio of 2020.
Why did he, like, increase to, like, 30x?
5. Our nominees are Psy Games, known for Uma Musume, which came out to global this year. Hypergriff, best known for their long-running game Arc Knight.
I love how bro did all that extra editing on the side. He did extra work, and then you don't even see it because it had to be cropped out. Bro, this has to be the funniest video I've ever seen. I have not laughed. I have not seen this many humorous things in a while. And this is the great thing about when there are documented instances of every person I make fun of in this video being a fucking dickhead to me for no reason. Because there are instances of that happening, I don't feel bad about any of the shit that I've talked. It's just fucking hilarious at this point.
With Arknight's Enfield on the horizon. Kuro Games, known for both Punishing Grey Raven and Wuthering Waves. Manju, still going strong with Azure Lane, with many looking forward to their upcoming title, Azure Familiar. And also Shift Up, which was first known for Nikkei Goddess of Victory, but has made a massive splash on the global scene with Stellar Blade.
Every single time I see half of one of his pop-ups, I can't stop laughing, bro. I'm sorry. Every single part, every single time he says like a new syllable, it's like another pop-up that you only see half of.
At number 5 is Psy Games with 18,420 votes. At number 4 is Manju with 21,819 votes. At number 3 is Hypergriff with 35,000. and 24 votes. At number 2 is Shift Up with 55,712 votes, which means coming in at number 1 as the best gacha game studio of 2025 is Kuro Games with 144,651 votes. Congratulations to Kuro Games.
It's always refreshing when Gacha Studios
reward 2's not bigger than 4. How did 2 win even though 2's smaller than 4?
Appreciate their players. Psy Games has been doing so with many of their games. Manju with Azure Lane give more than they probably should. Hypergriff are very receptive and communicative. Shift Out with both Nikkei and Stellar Blade even are very generous and act in their players' best interest most of the time. And Kuro Games with Punishing Grey Raven and Wuthering Waves do more for their players and implement more quality of life improvements than almost any other gacha game out there. Now let's talk about the most anticipated gacha game of 2026.
2026 is going to be an incredible year for gacha games. We have a major game releasing in what seems to be every single category.
I heard this guy is important.
Open world, action combat, turn-based, narrative-driven, casual slice of life, cozy, idle RPG. It is truly going to be a year that caters...
This is Josh Strife, right? Josh Strife, right? Okay. This will be my commentary on Josh Strife. Yo, Josh, you killing it, brother, on YouTube. But you know where else you need to start killing it? It's time for that New Year's resolution, bucko. We need to get back in the gym. Because last time I saw this dude on cam, he looked a lot better than he did right now. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. He looked a lot more in shape like 5 years ago.
To every single type of gacha player. Welcome, I'm Josh Drive Hayes, and it is my pleasure today to present the award for most anticipated gacha game of 2025. Our nominees are Arknight's Endfield, Azure Promelia.
That's a good selection.
Honkai Nexus.
That's a good
Anima,
selection.
Neverness to Everness, Petite Planet, Silver Palace, and Varsapura. At number 7 is Neverness to Everness with 12,000 votes. At number 6 is Petite Planet with 27,000 votes. At 5 is Silver Palace with 30,800 votes. At number 4 is Azure Promelia with 34,000 votes. At number 3 is Varsapura with 45,000 votes. And at number 2 is Honkai Nexus Anima with 60,000 votes.
That's just mad botted. There ain't nobody on earth looking forward to fucking Varsapura or fucking Honkai Nexus Anima, bro. Nah, these ain't real. Fucking Varsapura.
At number 1 as the most anticipated gacha game of 2026 is Arknight's Endfield with an
That's fair though.
Overwhelming 172,000.
This is my take. Arknight's Endfield is simply here because it's the one that looks closest to release, other than NTE. NTE literally just looks like woo-wop, but bad. Endfield looks like the only game that's like actually like release ready. Because this is the thing, we haven't seen Silver Palace's like beta yet. People haven't gotten their hands on it, right? Second, yeah, we haven't seen anything else. Like Azure Promelia, also people don't have their hands on it. People have gotten their hands on Endfield and NTE.
1,294 votes.
2026 has a lot of potential. Neverness to Everness with its urban open world, Petite Planet's cozy slice of life game style, Silver Palace's Victorian brawler combat, Azure Promelia's open world creature collection, Varsapura's more darker take on a supernatural theme, Honkai Nexus Anima.
Bro, even Sticks describing Varsapura, he doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't know what the fuck to talk about. Bro, he just said it's a dark theme with super. That sounds like a genre, not a game. Sounds like a genre of game.
An amalgamation of auto battle.
Because I don't think anyone knows what it is.
Creature collector, and more. And finally, Arknight's Enfield's take on a semi-open world with factory construction as a focus. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to, and those are just scratching the surface. And these are your categories and winners for the very first International Gacha Game Award Show of 2025. I had a lot of fun doing this. All the content creators involved had a lot of fun doing this. I appreciate every single person that has been a part of this. All of you that are watching, I hope that this is an overwhelming, resounding success, and we can do the same thing again at the end of 2026.
Yeah. I may or may not get invited back next year. We'll see.
YouTube dedicated specifically
after I upload this react, I may or may not get invited back next year. We'll see.
To these game awards. If you want to go ahead, subscribe to that channel, look at each nominee individually, then you're more than welcome to, and I genuinely appreciate the time you've
guys. There is something on Twitch, or at least in the gacha space, that we're soon going to start recognizing. The viewer's fun is more important than another CC's feelings. And chances are, you watching this with me was the most fun any of you guys had reacting to this. Reacting to this with me was probably the most fun anyone had reacting to this video. Is that true? Smags was a little better. You wanna know why you think Smags was a little better? It's because you gay as hell and was staring at his nipples the whole time, probably. Now I know. Now I know. Hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, it is what it is. You didn't pay admission, but you still got a show. We got Smack over here with his diabolical double diamonds. The DDDs. Who the fuck calls it that? Yo, next time Smack goes online, ask him about his DDDs. Someone ask about them diabolical double diamonds. And this is the thing, you can't even call that shit gay, it's just funny. All right, we gotta wrap this video up here. This shit's like an hour, 30 minutes. All right, peace out.